Hello there, and what it be, is that I am at, I can't remember the name of this tour, but I'm at this tour that, before the Litterford tours and before Longerford tour. Begins with C, I think. I'll put it up on the screen. It's blanking on me right now, and I haven't brought my maps. But this little fella, he's just out past two bridges, and he lines up, like the Bear Down tours are on the other side of the river. Wisman Woods down there somewhere. It's basically the next car parking you see when you take a left on from two bridges. That's where I am. I can't remember the goddamn tour, but I'm gonna go up it. Medieval contraption there. There is the tour that I've forgotten the name of. God damn it. I'm kicking myself because I'm not remembering it. Oh, it's a bit trudgy here. Maybe like a tractor's driven through the gate here or something. To avoid those, and the grass is a bit squelchy. Let's find some drier ground, goddammit. And that wasn't such a bad drive, to be honest. It's the same day as I did Pew Tour at Plasterdown. I basically decided that I want to extend my day a bit more, knowing that I can now if I'm careful. It's mostly 40 miles an hour limit on the moors, so that wasn't too hard to keep to. And yeah, got up here, which is quite a long, probably my longest drive into the moor so far, I would say. So yeah, I'm starting to notice the benefits of having a car. I have no idea how much fuel this journey will have eaten up though. We'll have to see about that. The sky is still lovely. And goddamn, don't know the name of this tour. I've got like Crantock in my mind. I know it's not called Crantock Tour, but that's the nearest C word that I can think of for this tour. Maybe another part of it is I'm just using the fuck out of this day because it's sunny and dry and the wind is now not too cold at all. Yeah, the wind is almost just warm now actually, it's not that bad. We'll see what it's like on the tops. Gotta use it when it comes. There's North Hessery, now we're behind it. Two bridges somewhere down there. There's a weird thing that looks oddly like a septic tank. Don't think I want to go near it. It's a bit of an impromptu trip really, because I was like, oh, where shall I go after this? Just to use up my day a bit more. I'll just go randomly past Princetown and find a bay. And then I thought maybe Cherrybrook Tor has a lot of car parking bays and stuff near it, although that's not an amazing tour to go to, but just the area on the road is quite nice. So I guess I was put off by the tour isn't that good. But I could have gone that way, and I was thinking, which way do you turn to get to Cherrybrook Tor after two bridges, because it's got that kind of H or X shaped junction at two bridges. You've got to work out where to go. I think it's left to go to Postbridge and right to go to Dartmeet. I think that's how it is, but I can't remember the steps before those end destinations, if you know what I mean. Twisty tree. Oh, look at this stuff. It's lichen, I can't remember the name of it. It's like witches something. It's like green sheep's fur. Something to do with a witch. Oh, here's our first tour rocks of C something tour. I wonder if I can get reception from North Hessery. Then I can look at my phone and look at my YouTube gallery or a map or something and remember this goddamn tour's name. Hold on, let's see if that's the case. Okay, so remarkably I can get reception from that there mast. And it's called Crockern Tor. So that's the name, that's the goddamn name of the tour I'm climbing. I remembered Crockern Tor, like a crock pot. Okay, so it wasn't tractors. I'm liking this little outcrop here. Yeah, so this one's right by the road. Easy peasy to get up, pimps. I mean, it's a steep hill, but it's a very short steep hill and it's very easy to climb. All these rocks are like perfect stepping stones Great little one just to do from the road. And I'm having fun boulder hopping right now. Yeah, I think when I was a kid I wanted a rock garden for some reason. I think this was the thing I was talking about, like asking my parents for a rock garden. They said no, obviously. Why would you haul gigantic pieces of granite into your garden? It's crazy, crazy idea. I probably went to dart meet and jumped across the rocks and thought, I want this at home. How can I get this at home? Outside, what was it? The Tor or Laughter Tor, and I think I'd just seen a goose. Come on, focus on the goose. Is there a goose? It's a goose there, it's a black goose, like a cormorant, or well, it looks like a cormorant. That's not, obviously that's not a goose, but that's the impression I got. That's where the quad biker was going to go round up some big calves. Oh, look at this. It's like a table. It's got one big table leg there holding it all up. Looks man-made to me. A lovely sack. It's really a nice thing to climb. It's like some giant staircase or something. But so is this all the way up to the Tor. It's like stairs up the hill. I love the rocks around here. They're just like really nicely arranged for rock. I was going to say climbing, it's not rock climbing, is it? Bounding, rock bounding. All the nature's out. I've seen spiders, I've seen birds, I've seen... what else have I seen? Well, there's obviously sheep and horses around everywhere. I wanted to look for frogs because Dad was wondering if the frog spawn on the moor ponds was legitimate or not. I guess that mountain's the top. Amazing views today. Oh, litterers. Plymouth litterers. Yeah, it's a good tour, this. I enjoy this tour. All the shapes it forms. It's a nice one. I think, I don't know, maybe it's underlooked, underappreciated. There's another bit over here. And then the flats. Oh wow. Look at good old Longford Tor, my favourite tour back there. Like a little mountain. The skies today are really spectacular, like amazing high altitude clouds in all sorts of different shapes. Some of them obviously caused by the planes, or there's a lot of people who don't like that, but lots of natural ones as well, depending on how you define nature. We've had this talk the other trip, haven't we? Look at these though. I can imagine being in a plane looking down on that as well, having a similar view. That's the top. Yeah, it's a really nice tour. I mean, I was just at Apr2024 and there were a bunch of kids playing there on the rocks and stuff. You can do that here too. I'm doing that here right now. I could just hang out here, or I could just go off on some long distance walk now, couldn't I? It's a different set of limitations from what I'm used to. Like, at some point I'll probably need the toilet or something, and can't do much about that until I get home, so unless I have my wild camping gear, which I don't. I think I've got a good 3 hours before I start feeling like that, so yeah. I mean, there's a lot of views just from this one point. It's amazing. The Fox Tor is over there somewhere. Where do you look for Fox Tor? It's out there somewhere. What is that one? It looks like... That looks like Hare Tor, but it's in the wrong direction. Probably Sharp Tor, isn't it? Sharp Tor 4 at Dartmead. That's probably what it is. I think I see Hay Tor from here as well. There's a big loop of like 20 plus tours around Hay Tor that I want to do sometime. I'm doing it. I'm stepping out into the wilderness. Beyond the tour that's near the road. I don't know if I'm going to reach the Litterford tours or if I'll just find somewhere to stop en route on this track, but it's quite fun to just go. I don't know if anyone who drives all the time can understand it, like the difference when you've been on a bus for years and then you get a car as a Dartmoor hiker, like the difference that makes. So you're just not limited by time, you're limited by other things. You're certainly limited by places to park, and you're limited by stress of other road users, other traffic on your way there and back. That's some kind of limitation, because if you're stressed you don't feel too right about doing things. Look at how that wood is shaped, isn't that peculiar? Someone's got a strimmer and just done this bit flat topped and left this bit full length. Someone's just used an electric razor on half that wood. I'm just in awe at the sky today. I'm really a sky kind of guy. I love the sky. I don't know if you know this about me, guys, but I have a thing about not like fog or low level cloud where you can't see everything. You can't see anything. I like and not perfectly clear. Well, perfectly clear sky is quite nice, but clear sky with interesting clouds that you can see, mainly because they're like high altitude and you don't have any nonsense low altitude clouds blocking your view. I love that. And there's a lot of different types out today. Crockern Tor. And now we can see the Bear Down tours, which we went to once. And on the ground here is a big mix. It's kind of like Bogsville, Tennessee. There's tons of bog. I mean, it's not bad bog by any stretch. I mean, you step on this tufty white grass and you're just like off the bog. And some of the grass is like firm green grass. Other parts of it, let's try and find some. Oh, it's dried up here. Okay, well all that was kind of like bog mixed in with grass. Oh, here's some. There you can see now. Like this last time we came. Is there frog spawn? No. Dad wants frog spawn and frog heads poking out a pond. So I'll keep a lookout. Is this camping zone? Can I camp here? I know these days we ignore the camping map in the same way as just going to the Lake District or whatever, or the Peak District and camping. But is this meant to be on or off the camping map? I don't know. Okay, so I've just come over the brink of the hill now, so I can see what the track ahead is like. It's quite a fair old way to the Litterford Tors. Well, there's a farmer's wall and a gate before that. And Dad wants to go up that one. If the bloody doctors get back to him about fixing up his leg. This is the sort of thing I need. A little rock. And there's a pond. Any frogs? Any fruges? Frugals? Can we see frogs spawn even? Actually, I won't go there because there's a bunch of those like vampire flies there. The ones that eat the cow poop. And some varieties of them like to chase you for miles and miles if they want to bite you. Not good. It's had a lucky rock there. There's a farmer's wall to the right of us. I can't see any other rocks though. Well, there's a rock there-ish. It's kind of small. There's clumps. Weird looking clumps. All these rocks have ponds around them. This one does. I don't think this one does. Nice, I'll stop at this one. It's just big enough for me to sit on. It's not too bad. No water, no insane insects that might chase me. And we got some views. There's Litterford Tors and Longerford Tors poking out up there. There's a bunch of walkers there today. Lots of people out enjoying the sun. There, I haven't been to that one. There's one called Crockern Tor that really looks interesting and I'd like to visit sometime. Over there on the hill, on the top of the hill behind Crockern Tor. Is that Devil's Tor? Or one of the two Devil's Tors? Just saw some movement down there. I realise that's Wistman's Wood over there. Sat there thinking that'll be dry, but I've soaked my bum a bit. See the flattened moss there? I thought that was dry moss, but it wasn't, so I've soaked my bum a bit on that. Oh well, it's fine. It's not that soaked. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on that little hiking trip. We once again saw Crockern Tor, which I now know the name of, and I guess went halfway to the Litterford Tors just for a little hike on one of these rare nice days we've started having only just. Thank you for watching.